This is how the consumer or homeowner can access the performance reports available with the new iComfort S30 thermostat. The homeowner would simply log into myiComfort.com and enter their user ID and associated password. Once inside the system, the homeowner would then access the menu button at the upper right-hand corner of the screen, and a drop-down menu will appear. They will simply go to Performance Reports, click, allow it to load, and then pick any given day. For our example, we're going to pick March 15th. You'll notice we have a little bit of a heating demand and an even smaller cooling demand. The homeowner can turn on or turn off any demands for the graph to show. We can show the average indoor temperature and the indoor humidity. They're pretty stable for this time of year. As we scroll down to the bottom, we can see averages for the given day. We have our indoor temperature, our humidity. 3.4% of our time was spent on a heating demand, and a little over 9% of the total time was spent for the cooling demand. Pretty typical. We can take this a little further and see at the bottom, 55 minutes of cooling, a little over 2 hours for fan only, and about 25 minutes or so for heating. Let's look at it by hourly demand. If you look at the bottom of the scale here, we have our times. Notice between the 8 o'clock hour and 9 o'clock hour, we had a demand for heat. Pretty typical. It was probably cool overnight. The temperature in the house dropped. Then they went away to work. During the day, there wasn't a demand for either heating or cooling, but as the homeowner returned and needed to cool the house down, we had a cooling demand in the 7 o'clock hour, 8 o'clock hour, and 9 o'clock hour. You'll see your cooling demand line at the top running horizontally, and it corresponds with the demand that the homeowner was given on the stat. Our humidity level, well, perhaps it spiked a little due to some cooking in the kitchen. Now let's scroll to the bottom of the hourly screen. We've highlighted the 8 o'clock hour. Notice we're in a gas heat demand, 43.5, just under 44%. We have our indoor average set points, our outdoor average temperature at this time, and our average humidity level, all taken in a snapshot here. We averaged 12 minutes of runtime heating in the 8 o'clock hour. As you can see, this data would be very useful to a homeowner that is trying to evaluate their heating and cooling demands on any given day of the month or individual hour of a day.